to Clinky. I'm Mark.
I'm Diane.
And today we are taking a look at Casamigos Reposado Tequila.
Yes, this is a brand that is associated with George Clooney. Not entirely sure if it's owned by George Clooney or owned in part by George Clooney. But it definitely seems like he's very involved in, he and his friends, in creating this brand and creating the different tequilas and mezcals. This has been aged for 7 months in reconditioned whiskey barrels. It's 100% agave, 80 proof.
I think this is the actual first tequila we've ever done on a Clinky, right?
We've done mezcal before, but I don't think...
Yeah.
No, did we do Don Julio?
I don't think so. This was recommended to me by my good friend Jim, and I just kind of bought it based on his recommendation. We're not like what you might call tequila drinkers, but...
I don't drink tequila at home. I mean, I have tequila at home. But I don't generally drink tequila at home. That's something that I go out and drink. I go out and have margaritas. I usually have some at the house, and I mezcal at the house, but I don't, that's not something I go through quite frequently.
Yeah, well, so that might be changing.
It may be changing. And yes, this bottle was in Ohio for somewhere in the neighborhood of $55.
Yes.
You know, reposados are going to be a little bit more expensive. They're aged versus Blanco, which is not aged at all. So,
right.
or it rests, but it's in stainless tanks, but it doesn't, get the lengthiness. So
Clinky.
Clinky.
And the first thing you notice when you open the bottle and when you take a whiff of this, it's like a heavy vanilla or ginger ale, right?
Cream ale.
It
smells.
Yeah.
It smells like cream ale. It just does. It really has this.
Yeah.
And the color, I don't know if the color is going to really pick up. It's
like a really light beer color.
Yeah, really light honey color almost, like a really light. Yeah, it's very pale. Definitely can tell it's aged, but very, very light.
Yeah, but it's got a really strong bouquet of like...
Yeah, and there's
it smells awesome.
It does. It really smells. There's a little bit of spice to it too. In the nose, maybe a little char, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, very good. All right, let's
do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna give this a go.
Yeah, wow. It's really smooth. There's a little heat, like on the back of your tongue.
A little. Have another sip though. Yeah, I mean it's 80 proof. It's a tequila. It doesn't really hit you until it kind of starts warming you right down in here.
Yeah, but you can taste that, like that vanilla that you smell. You can totally taste it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't taste like cream ale on the palate, but it definitely has that vanilla. It's definitely, has a taste unlike, a lot of tequilas, a lot of the Blancos, you taste them and, it's like vodka. It doesn't really have very much agave, you can't really get a lot of the agave, but you can definitely get a lot of the sweetness, a lot of the vanilla.
Yeah.
Super, super easy drinking. I'd mentioned to him, like, hey, don't I need to scorch up some lemons and limes and we'll make a scorched margarita? And he's like, nope. So we were sipping on this last night. There's a little, maybe brininess on the tail end. Are you getting that? Kind of a salty, briny, like a something else at the very back end, the very end. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't get it until I've swallowed. And he was like, no, we're not making a cocktail.
No, this is
so Blanco's really not aged or aged in stainless tanks. This has been Reposado's aged for a bit. Añejo's aged for much longer. It tends to be darker. It tends to be, in my opinion, when I've had it, tends to be much more of a sipping tequila, much more of speaking as a whiskey drinker, like a whiskey style, where you're gonna have it on the rocks or neat or just sip it or whatever. But yeah, this is definitely really smooth going down, really easy drinking. Yeah, this is I put these in my Glencairn glasses, so this is definitely a pour it, sip it. You're not shooting this. Don't shoot this.
No.
No.
And I'm sure there are a lot
you-
of lovely cocktails you could make.
You could make some. I think it would be fine in a scorched margarita.
I
can understand him not wanting to put.
Yeah, this is a $53 bottle of tequila. I'm just gonna leave it go as it is.
Which is fine, but I made them with $50 Don Julio over this past week. But
Okay.
that's all right.
That's fine. We all have different thresholds.
That is true. But yeah, this is really, really pleasant. This is really, really good. If this price point is in your budget and you're looking for something for, sipping, I think this would be fine. This would probably be really good in a Paloma, with grapefruit juice or...
It will probably not be my last bottle I buy of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's pretty high praise because, again, this is literally the first bottle of tequila I've ever bought in my life.
So, yeah, I mean, when I stock my next bar, I would definitely, this would be a contender to go in it for sure. Because this would be really lovely I think this would be amazing on the rocks, splash of club soda, lime wedge.
Sure.
I think that, and with some nice tacos. He's going to say fish tacos.
Fish tacos are great. She's not a fan.
But, I mean, and it's not a full-on margarita, so you're still getting the flavor profile, the taste, and everything else. But
Yeah,
that would be...
every time I sip it, I'm just like, man, this is good stuff. Yeah.
Tequila sneaks up on you, people.
All right. Well,
But yeah, this is. I mean, it's really super pleasant. It's really got a really nice flavor profile to it.
Yeah.
Good job, George Clooney.
Yes. Well done, George.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Now we just need to do Ryan Reynolds.
Aviation gin.
We need to do his gin.
Yes. With some Hugh Jackman Laughing Man coffee.
We'll have to talk to Alex about a gin cocktail with coffee in it, because he'll know.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, thanks for watching, and check out Casamigos Tequila. And until next time, Clinky.
Clinky. I'm almost out, you see.